Hi, it's Mitch and Chris from SportsChatPlace.com here with your free pick in the Ohio State versus Rutgers college football matchup on Saturday, November 7th, 2020. SportsChatPlace.com, the original, still the biggest and best free pick site. And, of course, looking for our best bets, you can always find those underneath the Premium Picks tab at SportsChatPlace.com. Chris, Ohio State and Rutgers, the Bucks, 37.5-point favorites in this thing.
You know, Rutgers, normally this is a spot where I'd even consider laying the points with Ohio State just because of what we've seen from the Scarlet Knights in the past. You know, they came off that big win against Michigan State and had a letdown against Indiana. But I still think this is a better team than what we've seen in the past. And, you know, I think that Greg Schiano just isn't going to let his team get just flattened and run over without putting up a fight. You know, Ohio State came out strong with that 35-point win to start the year. And then, you know, Justin Fields is good as ever. Thing is, this is where we start to see really, really big lines with Ohio State. And, you know, it's still early, but I still think that there's a little bit of fight in Rutgers here. You know, all of a sudden you get two touchdowns from Rutgers, and you're asking for a backdoor cover in this one. I think Rutgers keeps it within that huge number, so I'll take Rutgers in the points.
I think I'm with you on this one. I think I'm going to defer to our colleague Brian Bittler, who does that morning show with us, and just look at just the numbers here, because I think this is, when you get into these 37.5s, you got to look at the numbers, because, you know, obviously there is a talent disparity between these two teams, and there's a goal disparity between these two teams. Rutgers, their goal is to make it to a bowl game. Ohio State's goal is to win the national championship, and, you know, they certainly have the guns to contend for that. You know, and we'll find out in a month or so, you know, if they have enough to get it to the finish line, or at least close to the finish line. I think they're going to be close to the finish line. I think they're going to be in the discussion, but that's another story for a different day. But I think in this game, I think what we see is so much early betting action on Ohio State, and this is going to be one of those nuts and bolts betting commentaries where Ohio State, you see so much betting action in Ohio State, just a ton in the early going here, despite that big number. But that number hasn't budged. It opened at 37.5, so over 60% of the wagers being placed on Ohio State, and this number has not budged. That means there's some kind of support on the other side keeping it there. I'm going to have to go with Rutgers here, take the points. Of course, if you're looking for more free picks, more analysis on this game and others, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Join us on our live shows every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We give out tons of free picks on those shows, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and join us.